Hey guys, it's Jaleesa checking in for Sheen Magazine. I'm live here at Billboard Studios, and I actually bumped in some real life doctors here, okay? Dr. Alma and Dr. Sue. How are you guys fellas doing tonight?
We're doing great. We're just glad to be here.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your business and what really brought you guys out tonight to support Mona.
Okay, so Mona obviously is a black woman, and we have a campaign for black women on fibroid elimination. So the fibroid pandemic that's taking place with black women, you have a number of choices, either hysterectomy, myomectomy, but basically surgery. So we are bringing a natural alternative to that. So we are shrinking and eliminating fibroids naturally, so you don't have to have surgery, okay? And you can still have a normal life. So things like heavy bleeding when your cycles, cramping, headaches, things like that, we are also reversing those, eliminating those. So we have a website, fibroelimination.com, which has a ton of information, supplements. Both of us are authors of a book called Got Fibroids, Fibroid Elimination Bible. Okay, sorry about that. And what we basically are doing is just bringing that natural alternative, showing you that your body can actually heal itself naturally with the right guidance, right exercise, right nutrition diet, right supplements. And you don't need to lose your womb. You don't need to lose your womb, basically.
So what really inspired you guys to really want to, I guess, focus on women's health and fibroids in general? Was there anything particular that inspired you?
Well, it isn't just fibroids. Fibroids is like the blatant thing that's out there. There's infertility. You know, 20 years ago, there was no problem with black women and fertility. Now, all of a sudden, black women are having problems giving birth or getting pregnant or going full term without losing a child. So there's something happening with the lifestyle of black women that is affecting their reproductive organs. So, you know, we've focused our attention on this because we have Electric Health, the ORG, and most women that come to see us, they may have an issue with, asthma, but they have asthma plus a reproductive issue. So we've been finding that 95% of the women that come to see us, there's a reproductive issue. So there's an issue with the endocrine system of their hormones. So the big problem is the birth control pill. Black girls at a very young age are being given the birth control pill to regulate their cycle, to gain weight, lose weight, or whatever it is. They're given a birth control pill and it's messing them up. So by the time they reach to their early 20s, they have fibroids or endometriosis, PCOS, or they have fertility issues or thyroid issues. So, we're bringing the awareness of, a call to action for black mothers to make sure that their daughters are not on birth control. They don't put them on it willy-nilly, right, for some trivial reason, and then later on in life they're jacked up. They're experiencing these issues. So, coming from black families, the black woman is the rock of the black family, and if she's not in good health, the whole family suffers. So, our purpose or our mission is to make sure by strengthening the black woman, we strengthen the black family.
That's some real knowledge that you're dropping. I definitely have heard that about birth control. Me, myself, I have been off of birth control for like at least 5 years. I actually had a scare when I was in college on birth control. They thought it was blood clots, but when I went to the doctor, they diagnosed it as something else. I haven't been on birth control since then. I figured like it's not natural, and I just feel like, if you're not trying to have a child, then you need to protect yourself, but do it naturally. So what are some ways, I guess, natural alternatives for birth control in women?
First of all, when a woman knows her cycle and she gets in tune with herself, she knows when she's ovulating. So she knows the safe period and the unsafe period. That's one of the main things. Also choosing a partner who's also in tune with himself. So between both of you in your relationship, you will know that cycle on when it's to have safe sex or when you want to actually now plan to have a family. This is the thing, what we're trying to say is that when we get back in tune with nature, we get back in tune with ourselves. And doing that, we understand that there's no disease, there's no problem, there's no unexpected of diseases or children or health conditions that we're experiencing now as black people in the community when we're back in tune with nature. So one of the natural ways is get back in tune. Start eating. We have to start eating for our genetics. We're eating and absorbing a culture that's got nothing to do with our genetics right now. Okay?
Cutting meat or pork out of our diet. Okay, that's it. I have been going back and forth with vegan. I've been like trying different vegan meals.
Soy is just as dangerous as chicken. We want to let you know that soy and tofu is just as dangerous as chicken and fish. All of that needs to be eliminated. That's like jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. You know? So just because you want to say you're vegan and you don't eat chicken or fish, beef, but they're eating soy, they're eating tofu, and that also, because one of the things that we find with women, our black women, and the birth control pill, we call it the estrogen pill. And estrogen, okay, once it becomes dominant in the body, this is where all these reproduction issues start. That's the root cause of all of them.
I'm just blown away. Y'all are dropping so much information. Where can some of our readers and listeners go and find some more of this information and get in contact with you guys to learn more about your holistic practices?
Okay, they can go to electrichealth.org. For more information on fibroids and female reproductive issues, they can go to fibroidelimination.com, where we actually have the supplements or the protocol to reverse all these conditions naturally. You know, we have the hopebeyondfibroid.com, which is a program where we have coaching and Q&As and actually, you know, have a holistic approach to reverse all these female reproductive disorders, and it's an actual like 3 to 6 month program.
Well, thank you guys so much for what you're doing and spreading this information to our black community and our black women especially. It was a pleasure to sit down with these two doctors here tonight at Billboard Studios. Stay tuned for our behind the scenes exclusives.